A new survey out tonight points to fear that college teachers are politically biased. And we've been hearing that for a long time now. Take a look at the result of an online survey by Zogby Interactive. 58% say they believe that bias among college professors is a serious problem. 37% say it's not so serious. So exactly who's worried about this? It is a clear split among liberals and conservatives. 91% of people who call themselves very conservative say it is a serious problem compared to just 3% of liberals. The poll was done online, so its results may not be dead on, but the numbers are still pretty striking. So let's check this out with our panel tonight. David Horowitz, he's trying to get state lawmakers to pass laws protecting conservative students from reprisals by liberal teachers. He also happens to be the author of Indoctrination, the Left's War Against Academic Freedom. And back with me now, Ibrahim Hooper and Laura Flanders. Laura, who is also an author. So are you troubled by this? And what are the consequences of having too many liberal professors?
This is so ridiculous. I mean, these right-wingers like David are really a trip. They have locked progressives out of most of the media, talk radio, and a whole lot of Congress. The one part of our country where people actually encourage open debate and research and respect for the facts. Progressive views rise. As a progressive, I'm not surprised by that. And these right-wingers who are normally talking about meritocracy and good things rising to the top instead want, well, they finally found a form of affirmative action they want. They want the government to act. David?
Well, I'm not seeking laws to impose conservatism on universities. I've never complained about professors being too liberal. I defended Ward Churchill for embarrassing himself on the internet with his extremist views. The issue is very simply leftists, and they're not liberals. If these professors were liberal, they would have no problem with presenting two sides to controversial issues, and they would not have instituted a blacklist against conservatives. Conservatives are as rare as unicorns on university liberal arts campuses.
David is the king of blacklists.
No, unfortunately,
I want to know why I'm not on your last
Laura,
one.
Look, I never met a leftist who wasn't a witch hunter, and you're a witch hunter.
I want to know why I'm not on your most recent list.
Oh, after tonight, you've earned your place, a spot at the top of the list. So Ibrahim, jump in here. Ibrahim, do you think this is such a big deal?
Why
the problem with Mr. Horowitz's analysis and attacks on professors, that the vast majority of the time he attacks them for activities outside the classroom. He doesn't attack them for bias in the classroom. He attacks their political views outside the classroom.
That is totally false. It's a talking point of the teacher unions. I have written a book called The Professors.
Well, people might want to check out a website, MediaMatters.org. They do an analysis of it.
The show is so stacked. The presentation is false to what I stand for, and I got two leftists attacking me. Let me finish a sentence. When I have my book.
Well, that's the first time I've been called a leftist, but go ahead.
All right, David. Let me.
Enough.
I want the three of you to address this. David, hang on. Take a look at this opinion piece in the Boston Globe, where it is a response to some of these recent studies that found that U.S. colleges are too liberal. Quote: "Some academic liberals earnestly explain that conservatives are scarce in the universities because, well, they're just not good enough. Another variation on this theme is that liberals are better suited to academic life because, unlike those closed-minded, intolerant conservatives, they are open-minded and willing to allow the free expression of ideas they find disagreeable."
Well, Paula, why don't you do, an investigative report and see if that's the case? I'm engaged now at Penn State University. I mean, just as an example, an English teacher shows Al Gore's Inconvenient Truth in class, no presentation of a critical view. The same class has two texts on poverty, both of them by leftists.
So Mr. Horowitz must be in favor of the fairness doctrine to bring non-conservative viewpoints to radio.
Talk radio.
All right, Laura, you get the last word.
Where are the 6 states of legislation to combat bias in radio? I'm with Ibrahim. I want to see it from David. I look forward to it tomorrow.
Got to stop it there. David Horowitz, Ibrahim Hooper, Laura Flanders. Thank you all.